A day out in London for my mum's 60th birthday. This is us on the coach, having a coffee and a chocolate, messing around with filters. I will truly never get over how my mum reacts when the filter goes on. This is us entering the city, considering I have a massive fear of escalators. And how many times I've done it in London by now, you would think I would be over the fear. We were just on our way to catch the underground. The underground was surprisingly quiet, although nobody was wearing masks, which was different. We went to see the memorials and the tall buildings, as my mum's a serious tourist. One thing about London that I will never get over is the architecture. I live in the country, and our buildings are just bricks and ugly. The detail of the skyscrapers and other buildings in London are so intricate and beautiful. It's something that I will never get old. I mean, just look at the lights on the floor. This is a detail you would never see in the countryside. Walking under the bridges also gets me. We went to see the boat, which I found surprisingly more detailed than I originally thought it would be. I seriously think my mum has a secret desire to become a pirate. We were just walking around this time in London. We went to catch the Uber boat, which we hadn't done before. We usually go around London in the shops, but this time round my mum wanted to sightsee. As it was her 60th birthday, we decided to go to all her favourite sites. She was such a tourist on this Uber boat, it was kind of embarrassing. Honestly, I didn't think that the Uber boat would be as rocky and bumpy as it was. But trust me, don't go on there thinking it's going to be a smooth ride. I didn't capture it very well, but they had some domes, like COVID domes, for the outside cafe, and they were covered in flowers all over, and it was so beautiful. We were looking at the lion statues, and I suddenly found a bird, which you'll see in a minute. You'll notice that I get distracted by a lot of things in this video, and I apologise for that. These were the domes I was on about, and there were flowers everywhere, but I didn't manage to capture it as well as I'd hoped. One thing I will mention is, as we're in the UK, the weather was very strange. 1 minute it'd be quite cold, and the next minute it was sweltering hot. We stopped for a Japanese cocktail, and I think it was called Roku, but please don't quote me on that. We spent a good hour sitting there chatting, trying to find a lifelong partner for my mum. The drinks and sitting there, people watching, was actually really relaxing and enjoyable. To say one thing I love about London is the fashion, the long coats and the edgy styles. You never know what you're going to see around the corner. We hit the market area, which is usually packed, but this time around there wasn't many stalls, but there were lots of people. I think they were preparing for the Jubilee, as you'll see all the flags above. People watching is my favourite thing to do in the city. Everything and everyone is so unique. I absolutely loved this bracelet, but I just knew I would either break it or my dog would eat it, so I didn't get it. But it was so pretty and delicate. I have to apologise in advance. We always eat in Angus Steakhouse, but I didn't film my food beforehand, only afterhand. Although this drink was amazing, Prosecco with candy floss, and candy floss made it taste so much better. So I'm British and I have no filter. I realised my jumper was inside out and I had a vest on underneath, so I changed in the window and this guy walked past and he kept walking back and forward looking at me. To be honest, he was quite hot. This was the after of the food. It doesn't look that appetizing, but it was amazing. Steak, mac and cheese. If you end up going to Angus Steakhouse, check out this waiter that you'll see in the corner. He was the most kind and generous guy, and my mum was a little tipsy and he put up with a lot. He even gave her a free pudding. This was our ordered pudding on top of the free one my mum got. Thank you so much for watching this messy and all over the place video. Please like and subscribe. That would really mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. See you soon.